What is going on, everybody? We are back working on the Robalo. So in today's video, we're going to be cutting the deck out of the boat. So as you can see, we already did a little bit of work. We have the console up and we started cutting out a little back section here to see what we're working with. We figured out how it works now. So I know my stringer tails are wet. We're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to lay in new ones. That's guaranteed. The entire back section here is going to get cut out because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the stringers go up the transom more so we can laminate to the transom and get a little more structural support in the middle. The outsides are glassed real well, but there's not a whole lot grabbing on the middle. So we're pretty much going to beef up the transom even more because now I'm putting twins on it. So where that single 200 is back there, now there's going to be twin 175s. All right, so where we're at here, we're cut out in the corner. You can see it's wet wood, but there's a layer of glass on the underside. So I can't get deep enough to cut both at once. So I'm going to basically take out the coring material, take out the top glass, and then cut out the bottom glass. And really, I'm going to try and go just up to the rigging tube here, and we're going to see what we're working with because I need to see how far the stringers are wet. I have a feeling they're going to be soaked all the way up, but we're going to be trying that. So I'm going to put you guys on the time lapse. Before we get into the video, we got a lot more coming. If you guys are interested in working on boats, and soon we're going to be doing some painting and some more repairs and stuff, make sure to subscribe down below. If you guys want any ST Marine merch, down in the description, there's a link that will help me out very much. Help me pay this guy.
STMarineWI.com.
There you go. All right, so we're going to set up the GoPro and get a time lapse, and we're just gonna kind of start cutting. I'm tempted to start cutting on that side because that side doesn't have the rigging tube, so we might do that, but let's get itchy. Alright everybody, so GoPro died. You guys saw us cut out of deck. Grant is going to be cutting out the foam down in there. It looks like the stringers are wet all the way out, so that kind of sucks. But while we have the deck off, we're going to do everything to make this last a very long. You can see in the back, I'm getting that whole section cut out. I only have one hacksaw, so Grant's going to be doing the foam. I'm going to try and cut out the whole rear section, and then from there we're going to try and get the rest of the foam out. Once he gets up a little further, I'm going to start cutting out the forward section of the deck, and then we should be good. The whole reason we're doing this today is I want to get this to start drying, and I want to get all the moisture out of it, so when it comes time we can start cutting the stringers, and then when we do our layup it'll bond properly. So we'll give you another update once we have all this cut out, and we'll figure out what else we're going to do for the day. All right everybody, we are back after lunch. You can see down in here, foam is getting removed. It is wet in there. The stringer's so far wet up to here, so kind of where we're at. Grant's going to keep going with the foam. I have the back deck mostly cut out. I just have a little section there, and then to get rid of the coring. Up here I'm gonna maybe throw the whole console out of the boat and then start cutting the deck up here, but pretty much I'm going to take out this whole section, and I'm going to try and leave these benches up here. I would like to keep the benches, and then I'll just fare over them and paint them, but for now I'm going to start with the deck, and we'll see, because the stringers are going to come up on this head, so I may have to cut out the bench. But it's bright. We ate lunch. We're happy, healthy. My stomach is full. Grant's gonna keep going with the foam, and then he'll switch to that side, and I'm gonna cut out this deck. And then maybe I guess if we could, I'd like to get the fuel well out today, but that's kind of aiming for the stars. But at the most, we'll get the deck cut out completely and have everything exposed so we can make a plan for how we're gonna run these stringers. So I will time lapse off this camera now. GoPro's charging. I will get that set up, and we'll keep on going. And I'll put my earplugs in. Okay, bye. Don't gotta worry for the both of us. Put you in the driver's seat. Don't gotta hurry, and I need love. everybody, we have made significant progress today. So you'll notice where I'm standing is now foam. So no shit that these boats weigh so much. There is so much foam that is in these. Not sure how much you saw because we got the forklift stuck, but we got the fuel tank pulled out of the boat. That was kind of a pain in the ass. That was all soaked, and I'm thinking I'm going to put a plastic tank in the boat. It's just trying to find the right one and get the right dimensions, because I went from single engine with a 90-gallon tank to now twin engines, and I'm gonna want a lot of fuel too. With how much weight we're saving by pulling out all this wet foam and stuff, the full-size fuel tank would be nice. You can see we got the foam cut out up the stringers, and the stringers are clapped. They need to be fully replaced, so we're gonna be doing those from scratch. And you can actually see there's stress cracks in the hull where the stringers snapped off. So yeah. The only question I have right now is I want to know, we hit a bulkhead up here in front of the fuel tank, and it looks like it converts to a single stringer going up the front. So we're going to have to see what to do with that. But we put a full day in. Him and I are both beat. So I think if you guys want to see the rest of the foam and stuff get cut out and the stringers exposed, make sure to check out the Instagram STMarineWI or the Facebook, because the reels will be up there, and I think they'll also be short. But we're going to get out of here, and we got to clean up a bunch of stuff so I don't get yelled at. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Lots more coming. New stringers, new deck, console, the whole nine. It's all gonna be very fun. Make sure to subscribe. ST Marine merch, first link down below in the description, stmarinewi.com as well. And soon this is gonna be better than the new Robalos. All right, see you guys.